In the navigation bar in the design, we can see this small badge is number 2. So if we added some items to the cart, we could show it. Right now, since we are doing only HTML and CSS, we cannot adjust it automatically. That's something that we do when we learn JavaScript. But for now, I will show you how to place this badge on top of the icon. What we have right now is the menu like this, and to make it look a little bit more like in Figma, I will open DevTools, and using responsive dimension, I would make my screen a little bit bigger. And here are the items that we need to modify. So if we go to navigation bar, we have unordered list. That's the one on the right, and there is an image called shopping cart. So in this list item, I will add a second thing, and actually it's a button. So I will add, not a button, it's a link element. So I will add the second item on top of it. And that would be a span, let's say. And let's just say 2. And I will add a class to the span saying it's a badge. And for this link element, I will add a class saying that it is a special icon with badge. So we need to combine icon and badge. I'm using this class for that. I will start with a badge class first, and let's place it at the very bottom. So select badge as a class, then I will say that background should be, let's see what it is. Select this element, and the color is following. Right, background is this. Border is this color, border radius. We need them also. I just copy them from Figma file, and we use display inline flex. We use padding. We use column align items. Flex start. I think we actually only need padding here. I don't think we need flex for now at least. So this looks like that. Alright, so I will modify it like this. I will not use border radius 12 pixel, I will use 50%. So now it looks a little bit better, you can see. But we want to place it on top of the shopping cart. However, they are more like side by side right now. So what do? We need this other class, icon with badge, and I will add it top, and I will say that position of this class is relative. So other elements would be placed in relation to this element, other child elements. So icon with badge, if you remember, it's anchor tag element that contains both the image and the span. So I use it as with position relative, and then I will add position absolute only to the badge element. So let's say position absolute. It doesn't change anything yet. So let's say top 0, and let's say left. Sorry, that should be right actually. And let's try 0. And this didn't work out very well. Let's inspect why it is. Our anchor tag element, it is quite small. So what we need to check is the size of our element. So let's see what font is used there. It's font 12 pixels. So I will adjust that part as well. Let's start with it. Font size 12 pixels. Now it's misplaced a little bit to the bottom from the image. And I will do one more thing. So I will actually make the display of our anchor tag element block, because right now it is an inline level element, so that didn't work very well. So now in the list item element we have anchor tag, we have image, and we have a span. Now we need to adjust the position, so I will try with some negative value. So I will push this badge outside the item. So let's say minus 20% and minus 20% for the top. Let's see how it looks. That is not sufficient, so I will say minus 50. And to the right, let's say minus 50 again. Now it's a little bit better. I would want to push it even more to the right, so I will say minus 60. I think it is about right, but I think we added a little bit too much padding, so let's bring it back to 6. And I think it looks pretty good right now, so you can check. We have the shopping cart and the badge on top of it. If we change the value of it, later we could be able to do that in JavaScript, so you can adjust that, but the badge itself stays in place. We achieved that by using position relative on the parent element, anchor tag. It's important that we made this element block level element, while it was inline element. By default, anchor tag's inline element. That didn't work. And then after we applied position relative to the parent element, we applied position absolute to the badge element. It's important, the relationship between parent and the child. And image was a sibling of the element that we adjusted with position absolute. That's one of the use cases where you can use position absolute, but in other cases we try to avoid it, of course, and use flexbox or CSS grid instead.